The School Corporation of Tvind, the Summer Theatre in Tvind. Welcome very much. Enjoy the day. Thank you. Before we start presenting the plays, we will present the point system. The rules for giving points.
The first play is The Buried Child by Sam Shepard, and it's presented by Norway. So a little bit about the play before. This family drama takes a macabre look at an American Midwestern family with a very dark secret. When Vince brings his girlfriend, Shelley, home to meet his family, she at first charmed by the...
Dodge! Dodge! You want a pill, Dodge? You know what it is, don't you? It's the rain. Weather, that's it. Every time you get like that, it's the rain. No sooner does the rain start than you start. Dodge? You should see it coming down up here. Just coming down in a sheet. Blue sheets. The bridge is perennial flooded. How does it lie down there? Dodge?
Catastrophic.
What? What did you say?
Looks like rain to me. Plain old rain.
Rain? Of course it's rain. Are you having a seizure or something? Dodge? I'm coming down there in about 5 minutes if you don't answer me.
Don't come down.
What?
Don't come down.
Oh my God, you should take a pill for that. I don't see why you just don't take a pill. Be done with it once and for all. Put and stop it. It's not a Christian, but it works. It's not necessarily Christian, that is. We don't know. There's some things that ministers can't even answer. I personally can't see anything wrong with it. Pain is a pain, pure and simple. Suffering, it's a different matter. That's entirely different. A pill seems as good answer as any. Dodge? Dodge, are you watching a baseball?
No.
What?
No.
What are you watching? You shouldn't be watching anything that will get excited. No horse racing.
They don't race on Sundays.
What?
They don't race on Sundays.
Well, they shouldn't race on Sundays.
Well, they don't.
Good. I'm amazed they still have that kind of legislation. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What?
It is amazing.
It is. It truly is. I would have thought that these days they would be racing on Christmas even. A big flashing Christmas tree right down at the finish line. They used to race on New Year's. I remember that.
They never did.
Sometimes they did.
They never did.
Before we were married, they did. I went once with a man.
Oh, a man.
A wonderful man. A breeder.
Oh, a breeder. What?
A breeder. A horse breeder.
Wonderful.
That's right. He knew everything there was to know.
I bet he taught you a thing or two, huh? Gave you a good turn around the old stable.
He knew everything there was to know about horses. We won bukus of money that day.
What?
Money. We won every race, I think.
Bukus?
Every single race.
Bukus of money?
It was one of those kind of days.
Yeah, New Year's.
Oh, yes. It might have been Florida or California.
Can I take my pick?
Oh, yes. Now I remember. It was Florida. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. If you don't take that pill, nobody's going to force you.
Where did you get that?
I picked it.
You picked all that? Are you expecting company?
No.
Where did you pick it from?
In the back.
In the back where?
Right out in the back.
There's nothing out there.
There's corn.
There hasn't been corn for about 1935. That was the last time I planted corn out there.
It's there now.
Helly,
Yes, dear?
your retard son brought a whole bunch of corn. And he says that it's from out there. We don't have nothing out there, do we?
Not that I know of.
That's what I thought.
It's totally corn.
Not since about 1935.
1935, that's what I thought. You go there and you put there where it came from.
I picked it all in the rain. Once it's picked, you can't put it back.
Listen, my friend, there hasn't been corn for about, I don't even know the time. And I haven't had any troubles with the neighbors for about 50 years. I don't even know who the neighbors are. And I don't want to know. So now go there and put that shit where you pick it from. Are you having any trouble here?
I'm not having any trouble.
Are you in some kind of a trouble
I'm
here?
not having any trouble.
You can tell me, I'm still your father.
I know you're still my father.
I know you had a little trouble back then in New Mexico.
I never had any trouble in New Mexico.
Your mother told me everything about it.
What did she tell you?
I don't want to repeat what she told me. She just told me, and I know about it.
Can I bring my chair from the kitchen?
What?
Can I bring my chair from the kitchen?
Yeah, sure. Bring your chair from the kitchen. Sure, it's nice looking corn.
It's the best.
Hybrid?
What?
Some kind of a fancy hybrid?
I don't know. You planted it.
Listen, Tilda, you cannot stay here forever. You know that, don't you?
Oh, I'm not.
Ah, no, you're not. That's not the reason I brought it up. I'm just wondering what you're gonna do.
What's the reason you brought it up?
I'm wondering what you're gonna do. What is the reason? Can you tell me, please? You half-brain.
You're not worried about me, are you?
I'm not worried about you.
Well, you weren't worried about me then when I was in New Mexico.
No, I was not worried about you then either.
Well, you should have.
And why was that? You didn't make anything wrong, did you?
I didn't never make anything wrong.
So why should I be worried about you then?
Because I was lonely.
You were lonely.
I was more lonely then than ever before.
And why was that?
Can I have some of that whiskey?
What? I don't have any whiskey here. Are you crazy?
You got some next to the sofa.
I don't have any whiskey under the sofa. Now mind in your goddamn business. Jesus, God. I haven't seen or heard you for 20 years and you come here from the middle of nowhere and you start to make accusations.
I'm not making any accusation.
You just said I'm had whiskey next to the sofa, you retard.
I'm not accusing you.
You just said it.
Dutch?
Now she knows about it.
She doesn't know about it.
Dutch, are you talking to yourself down there?
Just don't answer her.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
I know you're not.
Dylan is down there.
Yeah, she's right here.
What?
Answer her.
I'm not.
What is he doing? Dutch? Dutch, what is he doing? He is not drinking anything, is he? You've got to watch out for him. It's our responsibility. He can't look after himself, so we have to do that. Nobody else will do that. We can't just send him away somewhere. If we had lots of money, we could send him away, but we don't. We never will. That's why we have to stay healthy, you and me. Nobody's going to look after us. Bradley? Bradley can't look after us. Bradley can hardly look after himself. I was always hoping that Tilden would look out for Bradley when they got older. After Bradley lost his leg. Tilden is the oldest. I always thought he would be the one to take responsibility. I had no idea in the world that Tilden would be so much trouble. Who would have dreamed? Tilden was an All-American. Don't forget that. Fullback or quarterback, I don't know which.
Fullback.
And then when Tilden turned out to be so much trouble, I put all my hopes on Ansel. Of course, Ansel wasn't as handsome, but he was smart. He was the smartest, probably. I think he probably was. Smarter than Bradley, that's for sure. Smart enough not to go and chop his leg off with a chainsaw. I think he was smarter than Tilden.